Hello there, I am Ayo Emmanuel Ojo. Here is your Wells Television Daily News Update for today, Friday, the 22nd of August, 2025. President Bola Tinubu has unveiled the new digital tax calculator designed to help Nigerians understand how different tax policies directly affect their personal incomes. The tool introduced during a policy briefing will allow workers and business owners to simulate how proposed reforms, including changes to VAT, PAYE, or corporate tax. President Tinubu emphasized that the reform is not aimed at punishing taxpayers, but at ensuring a fairer system where the burden is evenly distributed while boosting funds for critical infrastructure and social services. The Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS) says the calculator is part of efforts to make taxation more transparent and to build public trust in government revenue collection. President Tinubu has called on Nigerians in the diaspora to see themselves as critical partners in building a stronger nation. Speaking in Japan during an interactive session with Nigerians on the sidelines of the Tokyo International Conference on African Development, the president highlighted ongoing reforms at home, including steps taken to stabilize the economy, attract foreign investment, and strengthen national security. He assured the diaspora community that government policies are making Nigerians more business-friendly, citing improvement in passport processing and other consular services. President Tinubu urged Nigerians abroad to return with their expertise, investment, and innovative ideas, noting that their contributions are vital to driving inclusive growth and restoring Nigeria's pride on the global stage. In education, the Nigerian Education Loan Fund (NEL) says it has disbursed over 86.3 billion naira to support students across the country. NEL Executive Secretary Akintunde Sawyer explained that about 38.7 billion naira went directly into upkeep allowances for students, while 47.6 billion naira was paid as institutional fees to universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education. According to him, more than 449,000 students from 218 institutions have benefited since the scheme began. The fund has redesigned its disbursement structure that upkeep allowances are tied to each academic session rather than spread throughout the year, ensuring better accountability. Sawyer added that a new automated digital platform has been launched to make loan applications and monitoring more transparent, stressing that the initiative is a long-term investment in Nigeria's human capital development. And on the foreign scene, the Nigerian Republic Armed Forces have announced the death of a top Boko Haram commander known as Bokura, identified as Ibrahim Mahamudua. The militant leader was killed in a targeted airstrike on Shilewa Island in Lake Chad Basin on the 15th of August. Bokura had been at the helm of Boko Haram operations since 2021, directing deadly cross-border attacks across Niger, Nigeria, and Chad. The Nigerian military described the strike as a major success in a fight against terrorism, given that Bokura was linked to multiple bombing, raids, and abductions. And still on the foreign scene, in a gesture of friendship, Japan government has redesigned the city as an official hometown for Nigerians living in the country. The move, announced at the Tokyo International Conference on African Development, is expected to strengthen cultural ties and foster deeper collaboration between both nations. Officials says the designation would give Nigerians and Japan a stronger sense of community, while also promoting cultural exchanges in sports, education, and trade. While speaking, Nigerian representatives welcome the development, describing it as symbolic for Japan's growing recognition of the Nigerian diaspora contributions to local society. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says negotiations will immediately resume an effort to bring an end to the Gaza war and secure the release of hostages held by Hamas. Speaking after a high-level security meeting, Netanyahu confirmed that discussions with mediators were underway, even as Israel prepares a new military operations around Gaza City. The war, now nearing 2 years, has claimed tens of thousands of lives and left Gaza in ruins. Recent proposals involve a phased truce, which would see the release of hostages in exchange for temporary ceasefires and humanitarian relief. Netanyahu acknowledged the complexities but insisted Israel is committed to freeing captives and ensuring its long-term security. And finally, in the ever-exciting world of sport, Manchester City defender Ruben Dias has signed a new 2-year contract extension, keeping him at the Etihad until 2029, with an option for a further year. The 28-year-old Portugal international joined City from Benfica in 2020 for £65 million and was named Premier League Player of the Year in his debut season. And since Dias has played a crucial role in City's success, helping the club secure 4 Premier League titles, the Champions League, and the FA Cup and the ELF Cup. Thank you for watching Wells Television Daily News Update. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the channel.